In 2015, a man was literally shot dead in this forest. His murder led to a series of shootings. 10 people shot dead, former friends became 2 rival gangs, all whilst the people of Rinkeby tried to live normal and safe lives. Sweden is suffering from a gun crime epidemic. In the last year alone, violence fueled by the drug trade has seen over 340 shootings, a dozen bombings, and kidnappings, leaving close to 50 people dead. I've come to find out how deep inequality, a steady flow of weapons into a country, and a legal system that people say is failing all sides has pushed gun homicide rates here to be one of the very highest in Europe.
Our kids are actually dying. Weekly, mother after mother after mother is burying their kids.
Last year, a police officer was shot dead. This is a country where the police need protection, and so did I. Do you feel safe when you wear this?
Yeah, a little bit.
So how hard is it knowing that you can stop someone, you can search them, but that one time they'll be lucky or you'll be unlucky?
Yeah, but they have to be lucky all the time and we only have to be lucky one time.
Was today frustrating because they were lucky?
Yeah, they were lucky this time, but...
How hard is it for anyone who's in the networks or in the gangs or living that lifestyle to put the gun away and walk away?
Mycket svårt. Mycket svårt. Därför de ser inget annat.
Can you prove you're a serving officer? He says he was once proud to join the police. You're putting your job at risk simply being here today. Just how difficult a decision was it?
It wouldn't happen through the media team. It would be edited in order to make sure that the truth is expressed. Then this is the way to do it.
Alongside a fellow officer, they have broken ranks to speak to me about the Metropolitan Police's toxic culture. A lot of talk of bad apples. What's really stopping the police get rid of these bad apples?
It's the culture.
I nearly killed myself as a result of discrimination.
But these officers wanted to speak without that. They wanted to speak in a way that was uncensored, able to literally tell their truth. And at first it was the racism that they faced or seen within the Met, but from there it became a discussion of the culture of misogyny and sexual abuse and those allegations. And what they say is the Met Federation, are playing their part in supporting or enabling wrongdoing. Now, we went to the Met Fed and they denied all those claims and they feel like they support all officers. Today I visited the Rye Lane shop just as they closed before protesters and the police arrived. Right now the shop owner has been spoken to by the police. From what I can understand, he's the person that called them here, and we've just seen people outside who are very angry about the footage that's been widely shared online. I'm assuming the police are trying to find out what exactly happened, and so are we.
If you're going to start beating me, and what should I do?
Well, many people are saying that you shouldn't have choked her.
No, I did. Choking means like, it looks like I am choking her.
What do you think happened?
It's not choking. Like at the moment, my hand was like, one hand was at the back. Okay, I was like detaining her.
If you could go back in time to before this incident, would you act exactly the same?
No, I won't behave the same. I think it's like.
And if that was your daughter or wife, how would you react?
I would react the same way the people are reacting. The same thing is like what the second moment I need to think about.
Met Commissioner Sir Mark Rowley says he wants to regain the trust of the public. Well, today's headline will be another blow to that task. When it comes to this year alone, we saw a serving police officer jailed for sexual offences and misconduct. The Baroness Casey report said the Met was institutionally racist, sexist and homophobic. So today's report, which questions the Met's safeguarding procedures when dealing with young people in the capital, is another blow to regaining the trust of those communities. Anthony King works with young people and the police to build better community relations. He says he was shocked but not surprised by the data. Anthony, you work closely with the community. When it comes to stories of strip searching, how is it affecting young people and parents?
It's absolutely horrific.
Reasons why, despite the name of Hope Gardens, 4 mothers that live in the containers that make up Meath Court all told me stories of hopelessness. The crime near their home has some afraid to show their face on screen.
Meath Court should be renamed Meth Court, to be honest. It's just full of drugs. It's not safe. I've seen sex being performed in the bin store. I've seen drug use.
Just how hard is it for you as a mother raising a teenager here?
It's really scary. Like, I must say, it keeps me awake all night.
This is just one of the 60 units here at Meath Court. What the council have done is they've turned containers into homes. It's very low, there's plastic inside and it's very narrow. There's very little light that seems to be coming through. Now, the people that live here say they feel like they are in prison, not just because of how it's built, but because of the criminality that's happening outside. On Monday, the police were called after residents found bullets in a stairwell. Well, Garen, a train can't do a U-turn, but the government can. Last month, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said that closing ticket offices was the right thing to do for the British public and British taxpayers. Today, Transport Secretary Mark Harper told train operators to withdraw that proposal to close those same ticket offices in order to meet high passenger standards. The decision to keep ticket offices open has been called a victory by the RMT union, and disabled passengers had threatened legal action against the planned closures. Campaign group Transport for All hopes today sets a precedent in considering accessibility needs.
We think this should really mark a sea change in the way that accessibility is considered by government.
Yes, Lou, lots of people have come here today to look at the stage where there's dancing, the celebrations and their speeches. But I'm here with historian Patrick Vernon, one of the people that's been campaigning for the Windrush generation to be acknowledged and helped by the government due to that hostile policy. Patrick, now the government say they've given £62 million worth of compensation to those affected by the Windrush scandal. Is that enough?
Money is never enough to compensate for the losses.
At the height of the pandemic and the lockdown, it was the food provided by community farms like this that helped to fill the gap left by empty shelves at the big superstores. But when it comes to Sutton Community Farm, they provide more than simply food boxes. It's a place where volunteers can come and feel like they too can grow food but also make friends. Now, Gay's been coming here for 13 years. Why is this farm so important?
It's really become a great source of fresh and organic